It's not mine.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I'll be looking for Brother Tony's $50. I'm also looking for someone who has been married for a long time and still in love.
Wrong church.
Brother Miss Harris. Would you please come and help me? Give him a warm welcome tonight. Come on down. Brother Ellen, how long have you been married?
He didn't say real long.
50 years.
Not a real long.
50 years in August. Wow. Amen. That's worth another. Thank you, thank you. Come right on over here if you would, please, Ellen. And just have a seat right here if you would, please, Ellen. Miss Virginia, come over and have a seat right here if you would, please. Now I'm going to need a little bit of your time and a lot of your time. Can I borrow your watch, please? Would you hand it to your wife? would you please tell us all what time it says on the watch?
1 minute after 7.
1 minute after 7. Now, as you know, you cannot change the time of day. Of this, we are all aware. But you can change the time on a watch. And there's a theory that says if you spin a watch fast enough, that watch and that watch alone will change the time on the hands. So, Mr. Elwin, if you would please, I would like to ask you to tell me a time that you would like your watch to read. Just 9 o'clock. That's like 2 hours away from now. Oh, bedtime. Bedtime, okay. Can you make it like a little more difficult than just 2 hours away? 9:30. All right, Elwin, if you would please just stand up and move right over there by that speaker. Miss Virginia,
so we go fishing.
if you would please stand up right here between the chairs and face that lovely audience. Back up, move over just a little towards your chair. Perfect. Now, you are going to help me. We're going to spin this watch and see if we can, what did he say? 9:30. 9:30. All right, bend your knees. Just relax a little bit. Grab my hand right here. You're going to help me. Are you ready? Ready? Go. I'm really sorry. I was like, just relax. Are you ready to go? She's like, no! I apologize. If there's a problem with your watch, I'll personally take care of it.
I think it was a cheater watch.
Does she have this kind of outburst at home? Just hold that for, don't touch the watch. Just hold that for a minute. If there's a problem with your watch, and there is, and I assure you that I'll make it right. I'll make it right. Are we okay? Yeah, thank you for doing it. All right. I think what we need to do is just set that right here. And we're going to let you do the magic. Okay? So I want you to go like this. I want you to make a magical gesture and say, go! You gotta say the word. Go! Go! Can you say that? And do the gesture at the same time. Go!
Hey!
Miss Virginia, would you please bring the table over here closer? I think maybe that'll help. If you can bring it over here. Come on. It's all right. Come on. Bring it over here. I'm positive. See if you can do something with that and bring it back to I hope it wasn't a Rolex.
Can't get good help anymore.
I don't know how long this is going to take. Come over here, if you would, please, for a minute. And as long as we're waiting, I brought these for later because I knew I'd be hungry after the show. But let's go ahead and have them now. And do you like peanuts? Would you open that up for us? And Are you worried? Oh, okay, you're concerned. All right. Because I don't know how long it might take for him to just dump him out in this bowl, and we can. What is that? Wait. What time does it say? 9:30. Right there. Give him a hand. Thank you. Well, Mr. Clayton, it's good to have you here this year. Give him a hand. Come on. This is 15 minutes in the spotlight. How you doing? Awesome. Just stand right over here, over the trap door. That's great. Clayton, let's see. I have something here. Have you ever seen one of these?
Yes. I've seen that.
You've seen that? Okay, I was getting concerned. All right. This is an invisible purse.
Okay.
Or some people call it a Las Vegas purse.
Okay.
So this is an invisible purse. Take that purse, if you would, please. Open it up. And take out whatever's inside. Not yet. Take out whatever's inside. Good. You have no idea what you have, do you? You have an invisible deck of cards. So close up the frame and put it in your pocket. Shirt pocket, pants pocket, doesn't matter. Good? Perfect. Right, not the cards. Keep the cards in your hand. Now shuffle up the cards for me, if you would, please. That was amazing. Especially since they're still in the box. Okay, you got them shuffled? Okay, right over here at the little table. Set the box on that table. It's taller than that. Good, perfect. Right. Now, the table is on wheels, so if you put your hand on this and push it over here to me so I can use it, push, just give it a little push. Good. Here, right here, that's good. Okay, come over here in front of the table and spread the cards right out on the table. Right, just like you do when you're gambling. Good. Perfect. Now, reach in and take out the two jokers and hold them up like this. Ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing once again, especially since the cards are face down. Take the two jokers and get rid of them. Toss them behind you. Perfect. So go ahead and turn the cards all face up. Either way you want to go. This way or this way. You act like you've never done this before. Oh, okay. So now the cards are all face up. Now you can see that they're divided by suit. We have spades and diamonds, hearts and clubs. Right? Do you see that? Good. How does that get where you're at? So I want you to take the spades, diamonds, hearts, and clubs and separate them into their 4 equal parts. All the spades together, all the diamonds together, all the hearts together, and all the clubs together. Just sort them like that. Yes. As big as you want it to be. All right. I want you to pick up any 2 piles, one in each hand. Which 2 do you have? Spades and diamonds. Hand one of them to me. Which one is this one? Perfect. What do you got left? Diamond. Let me have that. I'm going to fan them out, face down. Pick a card, any card. Look at it. Show it to the audience. What card did you pick? It's a diamond. It's a diamond. It's a diamond. Look at it. I told you, look at it. It's a diamond. Okay, 4 diamonds. Okay, show it to the audience. Good. Show it to the camera.
Where's the camera?
2 candles. Right there. So it's candle? Good. Now, take that card and fold it in half. Fold it in half one more time. Take out the first frame. Stick it inside the first frame. Good. Shut the first frame. And hand it to me. Now, up until now, you think that we're just being silly. But anything that goes into the first frame becomes invisible. Anything that comes out of the first frame becomes visible, like a folded card. But wouldn't it be amazing if this folded card was the 4 of diamonds? Let's see, I'm going to need this chair right here. There's a lady who's been at New Hope Baptist Church much longer than me, and she has not yet had an opportunity to make her appearance on Franco the Incredible. And so I'm going to invite Miss Rachel Pierce. Give her a hand! Just put one foot in front of the other and the rest of your body will follow. Rachel, Rachel. That's right. Go ahead and have a seat, Miss Rachel. Even got you the comfy seat. Now, Miss Rachel, she has been working at New Hope Christian Academy for over 20 years, I guess. So she's very well educated, very literate, lots of knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Miss Rachel, have you ever been hypnotized? No. No. We're not going to hypnotize you tonight. But what we are going to do is take you back in time. And what I would like you to do is just think back to when you were a young adult, to when you were in college, to when you were in your teen years, to when you were in elementary school, back as far as you can think, back to before you could read, when you were just a little toddler. Okay? So I'm going to count to 5, or I'm going to count backwards from 5. In your mind, I just want you to take that journey back in time to when you were a toddler, to an age of innocence before you could read. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we've taken Miss Rachel back to a time of innocence, to before she could read. So, audience, yes or no? No. Yes or no, can you read this word? No. Yes or no, can you read this word? Yes. Miss Rachel, please read this word for us. Go ahead and sound it out. Chalcicity. Chalcicity. Let's try another one. Audience, yes or no? Can you read this word? Yes. Yes. Is this a word she knows? Yes. Miss Rachel, can you read this word for us, please? Maybe we should try another one. Don't laugh. We took her back in time. Audience, yes or no? Can you read this word? Yes. Miss Rachel, can you read that word for us? Applesauce. That's pretty good. That feels kind of awkward, doesn't it? I think we should bring her back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audience, can you read this word? Yes or no? Yes. Rachel, what is this word? That was good. Just as if. Audience, yes or no? Can you read this word?
Yes.
Miss Rachel, can you read this word?
Education.
That was good. Audience, yes or no? Can you read this word? Can you read that word?
Applause.
Applause. Let's get Well, let's see. I'm going to need the assistance of a beautiful young girl. A beautiful. Yes, Miss Rachel, do you have a suggestion?
Something to add.
Your niece is beautiful. That's right. Actually, I was kind of thinking more about, is it Kaylee?
Look at me.
Kaylee, do you want to come help us? These people haven't got to see your beautiful smile up here. You may never get this experience again. Come on, Kaylee. Kaylee, just sit right here on the edge of this table for me, would you please? It won't fall like the table. It'll be okay. If it falls, it's Mr. Belt's fault. Miss Kaylee, have you ever seen those magicians on TV that have those big, fancy illusions and they saw the lady in half? Well, the only difference between them and me is $20,000. I can't afford that kind of an illusion. So I just thought what I'd have to do is just maybe get whatever I had at home and try to put together, you know, something along those lines. So tonight, first what I did is I went out to my garage and I found this special, well, it's not special at all, it's just an ordinary skill saw, but I just modified this pruning blade. You want to touch it to confirm that it's a real metal blade? But we are going to need a little power. So, if you would just hold on to that for me. Are you all right? Are you still breathing? Oh, okay. Everything's good. Okay? Because when we're all done, Clayball might even have a double date. We're doing pretty good. All right. Okay, we better plug this in because we don't want to throw a breaker or anything. Make sure it's plugged in. Safety first, you know. See. I think it's working. All right. Okay, Kaylee, if you would just swing around and put your feet down at this end and lie down on the table for me. You're doing good. You're doing awesome. Scoot down, lie down on the table for me. That's perfect. Perfect. Lie right down there. All right. How you feeling? You feeling okay? Let's see. Pull your sweater out of the way. We don't want to get your sweater in there. Good. All right. Feeling good? No? Let's see. Excuse me. Gotta get my glasses on. Okay. All right. Everything good? Hold on. We gotta clean this off a little bit. Not sure it got cleaned off good from last time. And since you don't have any glasses, I'm just gonna let it right here. Oh, protect the clothes. All right. Now, don't make any sudden moves. Okay? You're not gonna pass out already. Okay. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Just relax. In, out, in, out. There you go. Good backbone. All right, good job. Let's see if she survives that. Gently now, gently. Can you sit up? All right, give Haley a hand. All right, now you have a story to tell tomorrow. You can put that on Facebook if anybody got a picture. Oh. Well, finally tonight, I brought with me a copy of the newspaper, or a section of the newspaper actually, and as you can see, there's nothing in the Longview News Journal, but wish you'd heard that, it was funny. This is a section of the Longview News Journal from today, and as I go through this newspaper, I want you to look and see if you see a headline, or an article, or a picture, or an advertisement in this section of newspaper. Keep that image in your mind. And as we go through this illusion, you will think to yourself that I am actually tearing this newspaper. You will be convinced that I am actually tearing this newspaper. In fact, if you're sitting up close, you will even think it sounds like I'm tearing this newspaper. But this is all just an illusion. In fact, I am not really tearing this newspaper at all. But some people are convinced that I am tearing this newspaper. Sometimes it even looks as if pieces of the newspaper have fallen to the floor. Sometimes it appears that I actually have to work at tearing this newspaper. But remember, this is all just an illusion. And sometimes you can even make it appear that you are actually trying to mold the newspaper back together. But this is all just an illusion because in reality, I never really tore the newspaper at all. And now I want you to look as I go through this section of newspaper and see if you see that same headline, that same picture, or that same advertisement in this section of newspaper. Thank you very much.
No $50. Great job, Brother Scott, and he always does a great job. And just a couple things tonight. I want to read a verse before we go. This is in Ephesians chapter 4, verse number 14. The Bible says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby They lie in wait to deceive. And you know, it's awesome to watch Brother Scott do his illusions, and he does some at the Fall Fest, and the kids just get in line, and then they come back and they stand in line again. It's one of the only events at the Fall Fest where they don't actually get anything for doing it, but they just keep rotating in line because they're enamored, because they think they see something that they don't see. And that's really what an illusion is. It's you thinking that you see something that you're not seeing. And really that's what the world has to offer us. The world has to offer people something that they think they see that really they don't see. It looks like happiness, but it's really not. It's deceit. It's cunning craftiness. And God has for us the original, the real thing. And so, you know, one of the things that we have is the opportunity not only to experience the authentic, but to share that with other people. So I just want to encourage you, you know, as we talk about in the upcoming weeks, maturity and being mature and seeking Christ for what He is, not to be deceived by the things of this world, whether it be material things or whether it be material pursuits, but to really focus in on what is real, what is authentic. Because the Bible tells us that those things that seem like they have substance to them, the Bible says, for example, riches make themselves wings and fly away. And so we want to make sure that we focus on those things that are real and that we have that to offer to other people. And so just thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for your attendance, thank you for your faithfulness. No need to leave a gratuity. That's been taken care of through your ticket prices. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your attendance. So really everything's been taken care of. And is there anything else that we need to announce, Brother Scott? Yeah, if we can get a couple guys to help us load these platforms up and carry them down to Brother Butch's trailer, that would be awesome. And again, let's give Brother Scott a hand. He did a some of those weren't illusions. He really did sell his soul to the devil, so not really. Great job, and we love Brother Scott, and just love Good Christian Fellowship. Thank you for all that you do. Anything else before we go? All right, if not, you are dismissed.